Hello. Hello, YouTube. This is weird only because I never thought I was ever gonna do this. I've been watching YouTube for shit, I don't even know how long, but that's the only thing that's making this a little like surreal right now, talking to the camera, knowing that I'm gonna actually upload this. But regardless, let me introduce myself. If you click on this video, you don't know who I am. You've never heard of me, seen me, whatever, probably, unless you're, I'll probably share it with some friends. But my name is James Oliver. I'm a pretty regular guy. I'm not too regular. I'm not trying to say I'm like crazy and special, but in a way I am, and I think everybody should think that they're special, you know what I mean? Like, you're just kind of supposed to think that about yourself without letting it really get to your head and take you over. But yeah, sorry, I wrote a little couple notes. This is my first video. I have tons of topics for other videos. I plan on doing this like to help myself and to help others, and one of the reasons for that is because I've always, I'm a regular dude. Like I said, I work a 9 to 5. I, do my best outside of work and in work to like live my best life. At all times I'm trying to do my best, and a lot of the time it gets cloudy along the way. And I've had many different creative outlets I've wanted to express myself through, and such as like I'm into clothing, I'm into music. I've used to be in like to different like graphic design or whatever. Like there's different things that I was like, let me make my mark on this, or what's most fulfilling to me, you feel me? But everything in me has led me to right now. And today, like, this is even kind of like a rush to, like, this YouTube idea was probably like a couple days old, and I was just like I don't know, I felt good about it, and I felt like, I'm an INFJ. It's a Myers-Briggs personality type. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but something huge about us is that we in life we think of others a lot, and people think we think of others before ourselves, which sometimes is the case. Or if you're kind of like a weaker minded INFJ, if you let your negative traits take over you. Sorry, I will be looking off a lot. Like that's what I do when I talk. But yeah, something that kind of helps us through situations and guide us through life is if we can find the compromise or the middle ground between me and the other person, basically everybody in the room. And what that means is like, as far as like wanting help, like whenever I put out these videos of topics and interests that genuinely interest me and help me, I'm hoping that there's people out there like me, which I know there should be, and it'll just kind of attract those people. And whoever does understand what I say, I don't have crazy qualifications that make me more just or correct than the next person, but I do have a voice. I've always known I've had a voice, and I have a kind of like, not a story to tell, but I'm here to help people. I believe that. I feel like I'm here to help myself first, which is something I've had to come to terms with after a long ass time, to be honest. Like, that you got to be there for yourself first. And there's gonna be so much dialogue I want to create with you guys. There's just a lot of dialogue and things I want to go over, different topics and all that. But I do believe you need to attract what you want out of life, kind of branching off, that law, the whole law of attraction shit. But just more so, like, even if you drop that, it's just like, if I want help for myself, if I want to be able to connect to people, or actually like excel and continue evolving for myself physically, spiritually, then putting out this help for other people and just kind of manifesting it is attracting that. I believe that's just kind of what I believe. Yeah, so it's I think it's important for someone like me. I don't know about everybody, I think it's important for someone like me to, you know, help others while you're helping yourself in the process. And this is exactly that. Like, if I were to make clothes and I love the design and I love this and I was able to sell them and other people did, like, that, you know, that works too. But this is, you know, I've always been a very verbal person, somebody that expresses a lot. Sorry if you hear anything in the background. I got some people over and stuff. But yeah, I mean, just to wrap this up, I don't want this video to be too long. I just kind of want my channel to be kind of like a daily reminder type of thing, to, because whenever I think of things, I think, you know, in the middle of my day, in the midst of my day, with whatever's happening, if I'm working, if it's an off day, you know, certain things will pull me out of my direction, and it'll make me, you know, not depressed. Like, you know, I've been depressed in my life, but like, some situations might make you anxious, or this, or you lose faith, or like, you know, throughout the day, little things can just ruin like make you feel like it ruins the rest of your day and stuff like that. And like, I guess I'm kind of trying to sculpt my channel to be something. If you think of me, if you think, oh, James uploaded a video today or whatever, or, you know, anything like that, you see me as you're scrolling through your feed or anything like that, then I want that person to be like kind of filled again for their day. Like, it fills them up with something, or it kind of like pushes them over that kind of darker moment, or it's just like a little daily reminder. And I believe we all kind of need those reminders in life. I feel like, you know, nowadays when people get too soaked into what their routine or social media in general and shit like that, like, I'm not trying to be like a normal YouTube channel that I'm trying to be like I said already, like a helping hand of sorts. But yeah, generally I just want people to think of them best selves, and because that's all I'm gonna be putting out. To be aware of your weaknesses, which is, you know, I very much am, and to be you know, empowered and strengthened in your aloneness too. So I don't know, this is just like scratching the surface. Sorry, Buddha. This is just scratching the surface with things. And yeah, I don't got much more to say. I do talk a lot, I've been told that many times, but yeah, man, like, I just feel good about this, and I don't know. That's really it for now. I just want to get like a little bit of an introduction video out, because I feel kind of weird if I were to just start slamming out videos. So this is it. Obviously, I hope there's some dialogue we can create with each other or whatever. Either way, like I said, it's also for me, because in life you need to be there for you, and there's certain things that we can just bounce off of each other on. And this YouTube's kind of just like looking into my reflection a lot too, but it's also like helping nail in like the lessons like I've learned along the way, but making them more like permanent, you know. I feel like when they say, I forgot who says it, but like, to like really gain knowledge and like learn something, you need to, like, you know, first of all hear about it and learn it, you know, read it or whatever, and then, you know, write it out and like meditate on it, and maybe even like act it out or whatever. Like, I don't know, I may have added some steps in there and shit, and like that, like with my videos, I'll refine myself a little bit more, make it a little bit more, I don't know, professional or whatever. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm doing me. I'm doing what I think is right. And yeah, I'm excited, man, and I don't got much more to say. But yeah, so no matter when you guys see this, night, day, whatever, just, you know, have a good one for now. It's a lame goodbye, but I'm still polishing it all off. But yeah, thank you guys, and yeah, stay tuned for sure. It's gonna be really good, for sure. All right.